Whispers in the dark. Some people say you don't really know someone until you've seen them at their most vulnerable. I always thought that meant arguments or tears, not the strange hours between midnight and dawn, when my partner would mumble and whisper in their sleep. It was never anything I could make out, just fragments, breathless and feverish, sometimes punctuated by laughter that didn't sound quite right. I'd gotten used to it, until last night, when the voice that answered me in the dark didn't sound like my partner at all. We were camping out in the woods, far from any cell signal, just the two of us and the thin walls of our tent. The fire had died out hours ago, and the forest pressed in close, swallowing every sound. I woke to the familiar shuffling and murmurs, but this time, instead of incoherent babbling, I heard my name, clear, desperate, and terrified. "Please," the voice begged, "you have to leave. Something else is wearing my skin." My blood froze, and I reached out, but the body beside me was cold, stiff, and utterly silent. I fumbled for my phone, but the screen refused to light up. Panic clawed at me, and I tried to convince myself it was just another nightmare. Then, I heard a low, guttural laugh from the corner of the tent, something that sounded almost human, but not quite. The figure lying next to me began to twitch, its limbs jerking in unnatural ways. I scrambled for the zipper, but the tent flap wouldn't budge, and the thing behind me whispered, "You should have listened." When I finally managed to turn on my headlamp, the sleeping bag was empty. My partner's clothes were crumpled, abandoned, as if they'd slipped out of them in an instant. Something pressed against the thin nylon wall from the outside, dragging sharp nails down the fabric. I realized, too late, that whatever had been talking in their sleep had finally woken up, and I was trapped, alone, with it in the darkness.